3, 4. Go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, most of you are familiar with that. Now the same thing works laterally, left to right. Okay? If I want to move out of the way, I can do this and hit, but it has to be a real small step. Again, I don't want to come outside that footprint. If I'm here and do that little step, that's not as easy to pick up. Watch. Okay? Because I'm here, crack. It didn't happen so fast. You don't see that body. You don't see that body. You can't read that body. Okay? So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? We're going to go forward on 1, back on 2, left on 3, right on 4. Ready? Let's try that a couple times, okay? We're going to start from here. This time you're going to step up a little bit and just shift that front foot up. Let's try this first. Everybody get in your stance here, and what you're going to do right now is just kind of jump back and forth. Get on the balls of your feet. Feel that balance, that weight shift back and front. Try not to get your head in it. Just my feet up. That's it. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Stay straight up. That's it. Don't put your face up that side. You get a broken nose. That's it. Good. Ready? Get that feel of set, 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 set. Get your feet, so you got that space between your feet. Keep your knees bent. Good. That's sort of the feel of it, okay? Now, from here, what we're going to do this time is we're going to do that little stutter step, okay, and pick up on the back foot. Folks, going back too. Ready? Back, back, real small. Back, 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 back. Good. Okay. Now, this time we're going to go to the left. We're going to step left, stutter step. Step left, stutter step. So one foot's always following the other. Okay? We're going to step left, stutter step. 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 Let's go the other way. These people are almost on the beach here. Okay, ready? Step. Right? Step. 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 Okay? That's one pattern. We're just going to go through a couple different patterns. I want you to stay there. We want to go through a couple patterns and show some of the different variations. Now, as you add this little stutter step, now your combinations have expanded, to a lot of different types of combinations, okay? Watch just a couple of them. Okay, you start from here. I can stutter, okay? I can stutter right back. Okay? I can go the other way. You can step here and stutter out, okay? Another way there's millions of variations. I'm just going to do maybe 4 or 5 of them out here, okay? The other way to go about this is you can cut that step anywhere you want. You can stop it, start it anywhere you want. So I can step here and then go a little bit outside my distance and catch up there. Right? Instead of this, okay, everybody see it? 1, 2. These shoes don't really slide on this carpet too well. Okay, step, 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 step. That's what we were just doing. Now, I can do this, step out, and step up to there, and I'm still where I was before, but with one less step. Okay, we're just going back too. I can step to my normal distance, or step a little bit more and stutter that other one up. So I'm still in neutral. I want to always stay in neutral. Now, when you start adding all these other little steps, every time there's a step, there's a chance to sit off your hands. There's a chance to sit off your feet. Every time you do that little step. Crack. Okay? When you slide back, I can do things as he comes in, slide back and hook. I'm right here. Okay? So from here, try to do that. Step back here and try to hook with all that weight on that back foot. There's nothing in it. Right? So you always want to try to think about 70% of your weight right now is more weight on the front foot than the back. Okay? All right, so let's try it. Step up from here. Again, you're looking at your combination this time. We're going to step a little further and step up this time. 1, 2, a little further than you would be, and back up. When I say that stutter step, it's no more than the width of your foot. And that's a big one. They can be this. A stutter step can be just picking up that foot. Okay? You just pick that foot up and drop it back down and get that beat, right? Get that extra beat, extra chance to get my hands off. Okay? So this time we're going to step out, step a little further than you would, and slide that right foot up to make up the difference. 1, 2, step. 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 Go back the other way, the same thing. Step left to right, bring the right foot a little further than it normally would be, and make up the difference with the front, right? Half step sideways, stutter right back to neutral. Half step sideways, stutter step back to neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So that's another sort of a combination. You can stutter step twice. You can double stutter. Okay? Right back where you were. And see how fast these steps develop. It's hard for you to keep track of where I'm going when I step this way. If I'm doing this, I'm stepping this way. If I'm doing this kind of thing, it's easy to see what's going on. All right? Okay, now, maybe every minute and a half we'll call it. This is what you're going to do. Start from here. I'll be on defense first. Okay? So as he comes in. On the angle. I got to that angle. Okay, I got that angle with 2 steps. Let's put me on that angle as well. Okay? So you're just going to play a little bit. See how many times you make a bad step. Watch my feet. Put your hand up when I do a bad step. Okay? That little stutter step set my timing on that counter punch underneath. By doing this, you thought I'm going that way, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right? So that deception that we're locked into is locked into this. Okay? Deception can come from anywhere, but it's easiest when you know how to use your feet, just like that was. As I step out, crack, crack, and then just as he comes, crack. Just as he starts coming in, right? He set my timing. I came back here and I put the bait out. I threw my line in, I got the bait out. If he takes it, crack. If he doesn't take it, we go to something else. Okay? All right, try this a few minutes. Again, work this speed, work real light. 1 on offense, 1 on defense. We're going to switch in about a minute. Now remember, go fast, go slow enough so that you can see what your feet are doing. Back to what you're doing. All right, switch. Don't foul out or anything, just switch. When I say switch, the other person goes on off. Switch. Switch. Tried it? Try it when you defend, when you're trying to defend. Now I can go straight back, but I work this out more so it goes.
Yeah, no. Focus on
the top. Okay. Now, from here, I can slide out to here a little bit. I'm immediately on it. See, he's looking for me already. He's looking for me. Okay. Now, all I did. How far did my foot move? Anybody watch? Who saw my foot move?
About a half an inch.
Who didn't see my foot move? Do 10 push-ups. Watch the feet. Watch my feet. This is what gets you there. The hands. This is the sizzle. This is the steak down here. Okay. Now, we're stepping. I'm not going to do it. Okay. Start from here again. That. Oh, my foot moved about an inch, right? But it's still, you still see me going, don't you? Now, if I put a little deception with it, we're done. Okay. And it all happened off that little stutter step. Now, if I can get him to start jumping that way, he's meat on the hook. Right? Anytime you're reacting to something that's not coming, you have a problem, because when what does come, what you should be reacting to, you're not going to be ready for it. Okay? So this is real simple. Just slide out to that little bit. Okay? I can slide out, hit. If I come up a little short, I can stutter, hit on the second one. I can hit on the second one, right? There's my change up on my angle going through. Okay? So think about that little angle. Crap. Right? Crap. That time it was 3 steps that way. You saw my feet move. We're getting there. Okay? All right? So you get that sort of a feel on where you are all the time. Your gun always has the hammer back. You're ready to shoot any time. Okay, so you got to have that hammer back, and they have that finger on that hair trigger. Okay, I get that little feel. You see his head going like this? You see their head going like this, and they're looking for where you're going. You're getting them. Okay, and you notice I'm doing an angle because when I want my deception, it's a little easier to see this than it is this. Okay, that's why when a deer walks along the tree line up on top of the mountain, they show up like a sore thumb because they're silhouetted, they're sideways, and they're going this way. If a deer's coming at you straight in the woods this way, they can walk up from here to there and you won't see them. Sometimes. Okay? So this is that same thing. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Now, you start getting that set for that feeling. Every time those feet move, you can do this. I can slide back and throw a deuce. There's my uppercut. Watch my feet real good?
Yes, Sensei.
Okay, good. All right? So you get that sort of a feel of where your feet are going, and that's where a lot of your deception is going to come from. Okay? Another one, okay? This time I'm going to slide out. Everybody see what happens here, okay? I'm going to slide out. Watch what you read this time, okay? Okay? Right. Okay? It was this one I'm really trying to drive. If this one hits, the hook you're not going to see because I'm going to throw it this way. It's not coming from behind you, but it's coming this way down. So when that hits, it hits right here. Okay? And it's going to hit kind of this way. Okay? It's going to kind of sweep in. You got your bicep working. That's like a modified hook sort of. Okay? And it comes in from here. Crack. Crack. If you hit it with this one's for free. Okay? So that's one thing you can do. Okay? There's a lot of things that, different ways you can do this. And I want you to not just think what I'm doing here, but make up your own stuff. As long as you stay within those basic parameters, do what you want. Make it your own. Do what you want. All right? Slide in from here. This time I'm going to slide in from here. I'm going to stutter step back, slide back, and there's my kick as I did that little stutter off the back. All right? Slide in. So I kind of drew you into it. That's what you want. You want to try to draw them, to let them see what you want, but not see what you don't want. So he thinks I'm here, right? And there's my change off. You saw my feet move. Who saw this right foot move? If you didn't, do 10 push-ups. Start watching feet, okay? That came off this little step back, okay? So you get that little feel of step. You get that little stutter, crack, crack, right? Crack, crack. Okay. Okay? Slide through. You're going right to my hook. And you went right through that.
Going that way.
Right, you went right into the hook. You went right into a left hook, okay? All right, questions? Okay, pair off again. Space down. Slow down to where you can read your opponent. Okay, mate. Self, okay? If you see that, you feel your head bobbing and yourself leaning out like that, chances are you're probably out on your distance. You're not on your step. Okay? So get that feeling of getting that feeling here. And if I want to go that way, I give them this. But this is still under me. I don't want to do that. You're faking yourself out when you do that.
I'm a little confused as to, how I should react to some of these moves.
No, read what you can.
And
Okay?
then,
And move.
so go with you?
No.
If you're moving outside?
You're
or-
trying to counter what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay? So if I come over here and try to stutter out, yeah, you want to kind of go that way, right?
Okay.
It's my angle. Right? All right? Get that little finger step. Correct. There's my angle. Yep. All right.
Remember, this is
There
more
you go.
close in fighting, and Shihan's footwork is pretty close together. So make sure you're not getting too spread out. The more spread out you have, the more you're going to telegraph different weight shifts.
And the harder it is to kick. Try and kick from here.
Yeah, we're just doing hands here, but your knees and feet are going to work off the same patterns.
Okay?
One other
piece-
point quickly, too. Somebody like Sensei Jules will use this defensively. If I go here, he'll take advantage of that, and instead of being suckered by it, just follow it right through.
That'll cut.
I've had it, So you can use it defensively as well as offensively.
Good. And that deception's a big part of it. If I can decept you, I can get you posted up, which means I get all your weight on one spot where I can throw a hard one through there, and I know you're going to be there. When you go to drop the bomb, you better make sure they're there, because the harder you throw, if you miss, there's more of a chance for the one coming the other way, okay? So you want to post up, crack, crack, crack. When you get them posted up, that's when you drop the bomb, right? Okay, let's go a couple more minutes here. Go slow enough to where you can start. All right, now, we're going to slow down again a little bit more. We're going to add elbows, okay? If you have elbow pads, anybody have elbow pads? Okay, go real slow, okay? Step now from here. I'm going to hit here, and there's my post up, right? I hit here, hit the other one. That's a post up too. So I can post him up by hitting his body, I can post him up by jabbing him or hitting him in the face. I can post him up by doing that, just touching him. When someone touches you, it gets your attention, doesn't it? That's why people come up and tap on your shoulder to get you to look, right? Okay? It's the same thing when you're fighting. I don't have to do anything but this to get his attention. And so I get him and I touch him. It camouflages my kick, right? All I gotta do is touch him, any kind of a touch. I step in from here, okay? I step in from here, I can hit from here, elbow, right into the deuce. Now you really can't do that real fast, okay? I hit from here, I'm gonna rock his head back, rock the elbow through, that puts his head right there. Okay? There's one combination. Remember, when you're throwing your punches, you got two elbows in there too. Elbow, hammer fist, strike through, post up the other elbow, I'm not gonna hit you today. Okay? Just got through, crack, crack. It's up too late anyway. Okay? All right? You throw that punch. Throw it again. I'll throw it in my head. The other one, the other one, the other one. Right in from here, I can slide in here and post up to the body, right? So I can post up high, I can use it for strikes, okay? I come in from here, he throws this, crack. Okay, so all your other stuff comes off those same moves, okay? So that one again, roll over, block through. All this comes off that same footwork, okay? So get in here at a speed that you can go slow, get close together. Hook range and elbow range are almost the same. You should be throwing a hook anywhere past 90 degrees. When you're out here now, I'm more at a vertical punch. Further out, I'm at a full twisting punch or a back fist type of a strike. A hammer fist can work at any range almost. A hammer fist can work in here, out there, just about anywhere, okay? So you get that sort of a feeling, we're gonna get in here and post up. And some of the ways to use that, again, I can uppercut from here, rock him, okay? And roll right back through with the deuce, okay? Now, this is gonna give you a chance to throw some deuces. Everyone familiar with deuces?
Yes.
If you're not, put up your hand. There's always one. You better get up here in the front row. All right? When you throw your deuce, basically all you're going to do is you're going to throw both hands in the same flow. They're both going to go this way. Just put your hands down. This way. Think about getting on a clock. You go right across the clock. Okay? I'm throwing from here, I'm throwing 1-7. Crap. Okay? Post from here, 9-3. Okay? From here, now you got 12-6. They can go anywhere, right? Okay, you can go, 4-10, crack into here. I'm right back in here on my post up. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is to try to add your elbows in there, go about half the speed you were just going or less. Okay, let's start by going offense and defense. Can be anything, can be any kind of a strike. This could be a slap and a punch behind it. Okay, one of the best ones is just flicking right here across the nose. Okay, you can flick out this way to the eyes. Okay, okay. You can slide across from here. It could be a hammer fist and a strike behind it, okay? It could be a hammer fist and a palm behind that. They can be anything. They can be just open hands, okay? You can just be open hands. Okay? Keep your hands loose. Loose hands are fast. Tight hands are slow. Okay? All right, let's try it. Think about keeping yourself in neutral, okay? Stay on one lead. And stay on that front foot. Even when I step through, when I do this and I step through, this is some of the trickery we're looking at. It looked like I took a step, but really I'm not. I'm really still on this foot. This one's not even on the ground, right? So if I do that, I can step through, crack, crack, and I can go right back because I never really did this. It looked like I did, crack. That foot sets off my deuce, crack, right there. So as that foot touches the ground, it sets off my deuce. And that's how you get some of that deception. You slide out, crack. And you think I went there, You try to go over there and get me, that's what I want, crack. Went right to my post. At that elbow post, right there under that chin right up there, your head's gonna sit straight up, okay? Post, hammer, fist, deuce right back through. Okay? Just go ahead and try it. Keep your weight on your front foot.
On the second or third time there, you step through here first time, and he kind of adjusted here, so you didn't really have a good angle. Why don't you go down through here, where he's open, you react to what he does. You come through with the first one through here, if he reacts fine, if he doesn't, here, you know, wherever he's going to react to, that's what he does.
I'm watching, you turn your head.
Okay, spot tag. All right, we're going to switch up again. We're going to do another little switch up here. Now this time, we do that same thing again, offense and defense, switch about every 1 minute. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to hit every time you move your feet this time. Every time that foot moves, you're going to hit. This one moves, you're going to hit. That one moves, I'm going to hit. Okay? Crack, 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 crack. Okay? Start finding some of those little deceptions that go in. You can just slide back into here. Slide that foot back and put it right where it is, and that's an easy one. Okay? Slide up to here, crack. Go right back down Main Street. Okay? Try not to stay straight up on your opponent this time. I always want to be here or out here. Okay? Try to find that angle each time. Try not to get squared up. You're squared up, but you're going to be on one side or the other rather than squared up this way. Okay? Switch offense and defense this time. Go ahead, Gab.
I just thought of some, as I look at some of you, what you want to make sure you're doing is that you're not stopping this rhythm that Gian is talking about. So these elbows can be peeling. You could be peeling back through here. If he's punching, you know what, I could hit here, but I can also just let it come right through for my block, you know, like an inside chest block as I set back up. So all your elbows, all your strikes can be ways to sweep through, but what you don't want to do is just stop. You know, you're moving right through the whole technique. Okay, continuous with safety.
That's cool.
Oh, because you said go slow. All right, why don't you go ahead?
I can even put it right back in the same spot.
Back to square. Go ahead, start right now.
Yeah, guy, punch me back.
That's right. 15 minutes.
Anytime you move your head around like this, everybody move their head around and look at somebody. See how hard it is to see anything, your head's moving. When you're in close and you're trying to do this and that kind of stuff, that's what you're doing to yourself, which makes it hard for you to see what's happening. Okay? What you want to do is you want to get that deception by moving my body. So that's different than this. Okay? Except from here. And I got that feeling when I'm still straight up, so my body and my head are moving more as a unit. If I go to here, I give you this. I don't want to give you that. Okay? Because when your head goes to here, there's only one place for it to go back. There's only one place. It went as far as it's going to go. It's got to have to come back up to here. So when you move, get that feeling up here. And this helps you keep that eye contact with the other person. Okay? If you get out here and start rolling your head around like this, that's a last resort. I'm here and he catches me, a punch comes in, I roll out. Don't touch my beard. That's where you want to be. That's how close you want to be. Because when I'm here and he throws it and it's on my beard, he's right here. Okay? All right, let's try it again. Again, slow down so you can start to read your opponent more.